Alexa, and I'm going to share with you some examples of my taste. Apparently, I did not always have good taste. Of course, it's debatable whether I still have good taste, but I like to think I do. Sometimes I go a little nuts. I made this with a skirt, and then I attached some flowers on there, and I was trying to do like a Chiquita banana kind of a vibe with that. I just sewed these things on there. Okay, so this was when I used to do Christmas caroling gigs, and so I had a big hoop skirt, and so what I did is I went to a used clothing store on Telegraph in Berkeley and got myself an old wedding dress, and then I dyed it purple, and actually this is really beautiful lace. So I'm tempted to maybe save this lace. Also, the satin of this dress is pretty nice. I don't know, but it's and I cut the sleeves off, and I think I used to wear a beautiful silk blouse under it that had these poofy sleeves and poofy wrists. Poofy. Okay, so this is a bathrobe that I made out of a blanket. My grandmother used to have all these beautiful clothes because she was a society columnist in L.A.
I think you should keep it.
I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, but it's beautiful beading. Here, look at the beading. You got the beading? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It has shoulder pads. That's pretty wrinkly. It was apparently some sort of a jumpsuit. And then I often consider myself some sort of a fashion designer, so for some reason I decided to try to make it into a jump shorts. I was very ahead of time.
Right.
I'm not sure why I've saved these things for so long. Like, these are remnants of a horrible pair of pants that I bought. Oh, they were really attractive pants. And I'm not really sure why. So apparently I decided to make them into shorts, but then I'm not really sure why I decided to keep why did I decide to keep the legs? I'm not really sure. A costume. This was when my ex-stepmother had a exhibit at the Oakland Art Museum, or the Oakland Museum, where they wrapped trees in this fabric, and then we all wore these costumes. We all wore these shirts with these strips of fabric on them. It's kind of cool. Gosh, I think my other grandma had some kind of a silk nightgown. I can't remember, and I think it had these ostrich feathers sewed on it, and so I unsewed these ostrich feathers. I mean, again, this is from so long ago, I can't even remember. This is this horrible Hungarian blouse that I have apparently saved for so many years since I was a teenager.
For no reason.
For no reason. I don't know why I've saved this. I used to love this thing. I used to wear it everywhere. I stole this from my mother, and then I dyed it this color, and then I proceeded to wear this to high school almost every day. Here is a dress that my mother made in the 60s. She made this dress, and it looks pretty much like its time. Well, at some point, I excavated this dress from somewhere in the house, and it used to have this kind of a cute top with little cap sleeves, nice neckline. It was all smocked up here. Anyway, I cut the top off of it and turned it into a skirt. I proceeded to wear this to high school almost every day. I was so excited to find this because my son is interested in my high school memories. This is from my high school prom. This is apparently the only piece that remains, but this was the top. And actually, I'm going to keep this. I made this top. You know, I went to this fabric store and got this stuff. And then I went on Telegraph once again and got myself a big ballroom skirt. I carried this to high school almost every day too. Just to give you an idea of what kind of person I was, we used to sing at the Renaissance Fair. So carrying, in fact, I told my son you could make himself a little pouch. I was very big into pouches, making pouches for things.
Like his.
Anyway, that is the example of my
Glorious.